All right, let's start it again. Okay, so what I'm gonna go for is random because I'm running out of topics to talk about. So I'm gonna do random topic generator. No, this is something I was supposed to be doing like back when I was in high school, but kind of stopped doing it. I don't know why. It's weird. Maybe the tool was definitely there. It's just I never really consciously did it. Yeah, that's the difference. Back then, I did not do it consciously. Even now, at times, I might be consciously doing it, but alright, the word is lose. Lose what? Okay, this is interesting that's the first term that shows up. Okay. I gladly. How do I go about doing that? Okay, yeah. See, this is what I mean, no? What does the word lose even mean? It just like lose at what, when, where, why, how, right? So yeah, what can I say about this word? It means to not be a winner. And okay, let's generate another word. Fate. All right, this is very positive. Have faith means to have a belief, have a conviction, have hope, right? I like that word, having faith. You can have faith in a lot of things, including have faith in God, have faith in what you do, have faith in life and all that stuff, because without hope and faith, what really motivates us, right? And I guess with that we can kind of like talk more about what is inside our, like, what gives us hope, right? What gives us hope? What gives us faith? Well, I think when you think about it, like, people have dreams and aspirations and all that stuff. Because I think without that, there's no motivation for you to do anything really. And faith gives you that hope that your motivation or goal can one day become a reality. So yeah, with that attitude, with that mindset, I think you can continue, like, that will keep you driven to do things that you otherwise might not do. And like, in order to have that faith and to have action to keep you moving forward, you definitely need discipline. And yeah, with discipline added to all that, hopefully what you hope for becomes what you have faith in, becomes a reality. Okay, that's enough with that word. Let's go. Publisher. Well, let's see, how do we so when you look at publisher, right, you can think of it as publisher divided into those two parts, or publish her, or publish. No, actually, those are the two different ways. Wait, what is, like, is publish even a word? Let's redefine publish. I wonder if that's a word. Nope, it's not. Okay, so it's just publisher. I mean, could define what a publisher is, but do I really want to do it? It is basically anything or anyone that is able to get the content that is produced out to someone, out to the world, right? Whether it be like articles that you've written, because I did take a course on journalism, and in that course, people there was a talk about like all these different publishers that are out there, but then they don't, so what I was informed was that it's not as easy to get your, if you write an article or if you write a piece of work, it's not as easy getting that out via a medium that already exists. Like you can create your own website and put it up there, but then, you got to generate traffic for it and all that stuff, right? But for sites, news websites and all that stuff that already exists, in order to go about it, you got to like reach out to editors within the company, and then they'll have like you'll have to like send in your piece of work, samples, and all that stuff. So yeah, anyways, publisher in a nutshell. Absent just means not being there. Suitcase, a box basically with stuff that you put inside. It's a suitcase. Okay, all right, I feel like this is kind of getting boring. We're not even making any entertainment out of this. Representative. Yeah, alright. I'm not gonna do that. Let's just go to x.com. See if there's anything interesting there. I did come across this one. Why do we have to pay taxes if the government is shut down? Ooh. That's a good question. I wonder what's gonna happen in the States. Oof. See the comments on this one. So bizarre if you think about it. If you do not pay, we will stop doing nothing for your money. Okay, agree. You're right. All tax revenue should cease to incentivize passing DC or The first rule of 2025 is you do not feed cult stocks. Fade. Okay. The first thing, liberal boomer got ratioed so hard that she deleted her post. 365 received my third pension. Hubby and I have 6 pension and social benefits coming out. Our heirs retired in Canada, priceless. Well, where does she think the 6 pension comes from? They're not free money. It's just she's not paying for them. No, she probably paid for them when before, right? You would assume that. This morning I spoke to the shipyard crew who are building my super yacht from scratch, thanking them for their diligent work. I went from a Luton Council estate to commissioning a brand new super yacht from scratch. I made hundreds of millions without selling my soul to the system. In fact, the system is actively trying to crush me. That is probably it's just different mindsets, man. Different mindsets. Your 20s are for what? Actually, my 20s are for rediscovering all of my interests from over a decade ago and realizing them. Actually, 12-year-old me was kind of onto something. Literally, this is speaking to me right now, Like, if you look at it, my past self wanted to do this long time ago, but I never did. I don't know, maybe if I did, I would have gone somewhere. But I didn't. And it's probably because I've not seen enough people out there doing it to consume their mannerism and their ability to, speak and talk about it, right? And obviously you gotta like read a ton and have a lot of knowledge in order for you to like make those connections to historical context or to future stuff, right? So that's why I actually bought like a couple of books. And thrift shop is kind of like the place I go to buy books, and kind of buying them like on like different different types of topic. Whether it be like science, networking, just random quotes. I don't know. I bought that quotes book for. You can just search it up online, but I don't know. Maybe it's like at the having it in paper in your hand feels different, Young Canadians, our message to people who are thinking going into, for example, skill trades is we are not just going to thousands of people job, we're going to create hundreds and thousands of careers. We are going to build this country for the next 3 decades. If you want to go into skill trade, you are going to work all the way through 100%. He's breaking all the chocolate frog to own. Okay, sure. We as society have to fiercely reject this. Reject what America just bought a new 2020. You must pay a monthly subscription fee for what? To stream music to screen. This actually thing I didn't think this would become a reality, but subscriptions for your vehicle, oh man, like already you're paying interest in loans on top of that. Yeah, sadly, the car that I got in the back, in the trunk, it's broken, so yeah. They're in their new vehicle, physically unable to view their music or navigate from their phone or their new vehicle screen. You must pay monthly. Yeah. Today was one of those blistering green days. Potential peace deal after hours. Yep, fun stuff. A girl just liked a DM I sent her 3 years ago. Alright, bro. Why good comedians tends to be short? No idea. Truth, I prefer not to speak. Argentina without Messi. Argentina with Messi. Put yada yada. FSD. Yes, FSD. Here's how to make 6 steps. What's your thing right? Oh, very interesting for the years. Just did my taxes. Lol, I just put random numbers. Bro, that's how many years the judge is gonna give you. Oh, these guys, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say at all. We are the largest foreign investor in the US. Marconi says his new agreement will push $1 trillion out of Canada. Great. That's equal to 1/3 of Canada's entire GDP. Where's he going to get the $1 trillion? Push $1 trillion of investment out of Canada. We are the largest foreign investors in the US. $500 billion in the last 5 years. Won't probably $1 trillion in the next 5 years if we get the agreement that we get expected to. Okay. All right, investing as a country in the US. That seems like actually not a bad idea. I mean, I could just bet on. Peter Marconi's government hits 58% approval, highest in the. Oh wow, okay. Dogs are man's best friend. It seems that way. Last time Amazon was even close to these levels was early August, maybe getting some leg under. Mama was well after joining her kids in this game while washing the yard. Whatever that game is, someone has done a thing. They're on your side, yes, no. Headaches. In Spain, what once seemed impossible is now widespread. The young are turning to the far right. Reconquista is inevitable. Reconquista. Mechanist really went off when they invented knurling. Guys, I'm starting to forget the name of the dog from Scooby Dooby Doo. Where are you? I got a mystery for you. Speaking of, I gotta do some stuff right now. Oh, whoa, what was that? Alright. Anyways. Keep going down, so it seems. La 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 da 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 da. They actually think they represent the majority of society. What Reddit? That's actually true. Like Reddit's been really like ruining my mind. I gotta like get off. I am actually. That's why I'm on X, scrolling through this mumbo jumbo. Perhaps Amazon's multiple has shrunk enough. It will never be. Oh, wait, why? What happened to Amazon? Why is everyone talking about Amazon? Why is everyone talking about? Oh, I mean, it's literally back at the level back in January. That's nothing substantial. But let's take a look at. So back to January 2025. How's it doing? Okay, revenues is going up a lot. Cool. Went down a little, but yeah, I mean, I feel like I should be looking at more than just these numbers, but you know, this seems to give a pretty good overview. Don't you guys agree? Her quote, she's always been that girl. Good things take time. That's why I'm always late. Alright. Some unique opportunity to directly influence the future of, okay, etc, 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 da 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 da. Okay, I'm just humming. I'm not even like saying anything now. I'm not. Let's see. I gotta say so. Oh, that's sick. You got a scissor, and then it has a laser on it. So you. Oh, that's so cool. It's a Pirate of the Caribbean, probably. Okay, you know what? We'll stop scrolling here. That's enough scrolling for today. Oh yeah. So what we were supposed to do is, okay, let's random topic generator, because I think we did random word, right? There we go. This is. Alright, let's just do, okay, let's do random. Cocoa, how much do you plan for the future? Oh, whoa, it's 110. Fishing, okay, what can I say about fishing? Nothing really. Just take a pole, put a wire in it, and then throw it in the water, right? What type of phone do you have? Good question. So literally I'm talking to myself right now, because that's what it seems. I have a phone. That's all you need to know. You don't need to know what type of phone I have. You don't need to know what the RAM in that phone is. You don't need to know the software, the operating system that runs in the phone. So yeah, I'll tell you, I don't have a flip phone. That's what's up. Where would you like to travel next? Man, I should just throw a dart on a map, see where it lands, travel there. That was the plan. Still up there, but you know, one day. When? Maybe this year, maybe next year. We'll see. What benefit do you bring to the group when you hang out with friends? When I hang out with friends, these are getting personal. I asked for topics. Alright, let's go with okay, sharks. Now that's a topic. Sharks. Shark Tank. See that connection there? Shark Tank. Yeah, are they fishes? Sharks are fishes, right? Yeah, sharks are fishes. And whales are mammals. Whales are not fishes, so yeah, I know that much. Sharks. I mean, I did watch a couple of movies about sharks. There was one that was, I believe it was a French one. It was about basically there was like shark that could reproduce like this, and it was under the, what is it called? It was under the ocean, and it was basically floating around under the ocean, and then just eating people up. Oh, it was under the bridge, or like under the canals of France. It was pretty crazy. Criminals. What are criminals? Criminals are Criminals. Okay, we can do a Google search on criminals. There's different types of criminals, right? There's criminals that just steal stuff. There's criminals that do things on the internet. There's criminals that will deal with, like, pretty gruesome crimes. So yeah, royalty is the I guess there's two definitions for it, right? Okay, now at this point I'm just defining what these are like. See, like, we should take about royalty. We should take, okay, who was the I think who was the largest, sorry, no, the richest king that ever lived, right? The richest royal that ever lived, and I believe it was some guy in Africa. Let's see, richest royalty. Oh, Vajiralongkorn of King of Thailand. Okay, that's, oh wait, oh, this is like a real time right now. So we actually got kings. King of Thailand, Sultan of Brunei, King of Saudi Arabia, King of Morocco, Prince of Liechtenstein, ruler of Dubai, Grand Duke of Luxembourg, King of Spain, Emir of Qatar, Prince of Monaco, King of the United Kingdom, Commonwealth realm, Olugbo of Ugbo Kingdom. Okay, Queen of the Netherlands, Beatrice, Alberta, Henry, Hans Adam. Oh, okay, these are just names. Alright, but 43 billion. This guy, bruh. What's he up to? Okay, after his father's he requested that his formal accession ceremony to be delayed to allow time to mourn his death on December 2016. The throne of the Chakri dynasty. And at the age of 64, the oldest to ascend the throne, the governor retroactively declared his reign to have begun at his father's death. His coronation took place, okay, in 2019. He is the wealthiest monarch. Okay, what's the, oh, this isn't really, Chakri dynasty is the current reigning dynasty of the head of the king, head of the state, king, the queen. Alright. What a guy. What? Probably like, what kind of crown property, bro? Known as the Crown Property Bureau is a royal agency responsible for managing the oh, so it's okay. So they got an agency for dealing with this. See, we started out with the royal, and then we ended up here. What gives? Medicine. That's a whole other. Yeah, that we're not gonna talk about it today because that's a topic to talk about for another day. Americans, don't get me started on this. I can rant on and on and on. No hate, but no love either. Just trash talk. Sheep, frogs, dolphins, games, submarines. That's a topic we can talk about. Swings. Airplanes. We talked about disasters. Typewriters. Oh, I had one long time ago. It was pretty cool. Giant golf skull. See. Oh, there, like, all these topics we can talk about. There's meteorology. Keep popping up. Shoes, tennis. Yeah. All right. I'll stop here. Again, I gotta find a way to like provide more valuable insights. If not insights, something for us to laugh about, right? But yeah, this other day, yesterday I was talking to someone and they mentioned about this term called Actually, you know what? I'll save that for another day. Another day. Alright, what we got here? Some most roads in India are cleaned less than 2 times per year. At least they're cleaned once a year. Uh, 48 poses in 30 seconds. It's like those click, 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 clicks. Da, 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 da. Look at the absolute monsters posting. Yeah. At this point, I'm just like scrolling without even reading what's there. So, kind of useless, honestly. Most useless picture ever. So, it seems. Alright, we'll stop it here because I'm really not saying anything right now. So, yeah.